ELI 5. If jellyfish aren't conscious due to having no brain and don't even know they exist, how do they know their needs? I was watching a video on TikTok on a woman who got a jellyfish as a pet, and she was explaining how they're just a bundle of nerves with sensors and impulses. But they don't have a brain nor heart. They don't know they exist due to no consciousness, but they still know they need to find food and live in certain temperatures and such. If you have an animal like a jellyfish that has no consciousness, then how do they actually know they need these things? Do they know how urgently they need them? If they don't have feelings, then how can they feel hunger or danger? In terms of all life, jellyfish are quite complex. They still have plenty of nerve cells, which while not exactly a brain can coordinate its movements. It also doesn't really need to decide to eat, it's just swimming forwards with its tentacles out, and the tentacles automatically catch and eat anything they touch. What's more relevant to your question is how single-cell organisms can be active hunters despite literally just being a cell. Often it's just stinging very simple automatic actions together, like if some chemical relating to the organism's food is stronger on one side than the other, the cilia, tiny hairs that cells use to move, on that side stop swimming, causing the organism to automatically turn in that direction. This is a good rundown, but to add to it, there are jellyfish that are complex enough to have rudimentary eyes, light-sensing organs capable of telling light from dark, likely to help orient a horizon, and appear to be more directionally predaceous than haphazardly floating along. I think the easier way to think of these organisms, and most of the invertebrates, as simple biological machines that undergo their programming to survive and reproduce. Vertebrates, including us, also fall into this category at least partially. A lot of what your body does is automatic biological programming. At some point we believe there is a line where we become conscious and make decisions that may not be part of our programming, but it's debatable where that line is exactly. For being conscious animals with free will, we keep finding out we're awfully predictable with a robust enough algorithm. In other words, we may just be very complex biological machines.